Here we go. Let's get another massively overpowered game mechanic ignoring run. Well, I mean, game ignoring is just me playing the game, I suppose. Sorry. Gameplay mechanic ignoring, I should say. One sec. I can never tell because I get notifications that tell me that my my microphone disconnects when it doesn't. So I have to like make sure that that's working. That's so strange. All right. Okay. Continue game. Ready? So yeah, I really enjoyed this. This game was really cool. I wonder if I saw all the possible events that can show up in stages. I'm not sure. But I got last time I fought Mei-Ling and I fought Raiko. I don't remember what their color was. I don't remember what their colors was. But I do know that if I probably do it with a red first. Red on World 1 was Ichiden, I remember that. Thor will tell you. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting what buttons I need to press. Alright, spin the wheel. Agile Grace. Dash cooldown reduced by 20%. I'm getting a medium-sized Fumo. A medium-sized Fumo was like $400. 4 types of talent. Okay. I'm gonna invest in more shards. Yep. Oh. Upgrade skills at the Somno shop. Current ends find the amount of gold held carried out in the next run up to maximum of 50 gold. Okay. Increase dream crystal limit by 2. One additional reward of the altar. Divine exchange and dark exchange. Climb walls. Proof dive. Diving deals damage to nearby enemies. I kind of want the abilities. Unlocked slide. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dive. Press down and A in the air. Hold down while diving to go through platforms. And wall climb. Okay. Buy an instant revive. Okay. Buy altar reward. And let's see what a divine exchange is. Stats are probably fine. Dash recovery time, damage dealt, attack speed. Get some more HP. I didn't mean to upgrade that twice. Everything up by 1. Up a dream crystal. Hands retaining high quality items and skill chests and altars. Sure. I'll get that. And I'll get more gold. Alright. And 1 more dream crystal. Alright. Damn, I spent a lot of money. Okay. Can't afford anything. Can't afford anything. We're just ready to go. Alright, we're going right in. Let's do it. I got all these levels up. So I gotta try. I got wall climb and slide kick. I didn't buy the dive one because I'm worried that I'm gonna do it by accident. So I'm gonna not do that right now. Okay, it's Mega Man X style. Yeah, it's Mega Man X style. And you dive, you slide kick by pressing the down and the attack button. You can't spam it though, actually. If you spam it, you have there's a cooldown period that makes you do a basic attack 1 before you do the next one. What do you got? Shy Courtesan. Blade Reveration. Puppet Crusader. Soul Butterflies. Will begin to warn of an explosion. No. No, I'm good. Alright. 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 Let us begin. I'm in happy mode. Wow, my damage output. Yeah. 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 I forgot what my dash button is. That's all. I'll get used to it again. Oops. Oh, yeah! Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Rat Tail. When receiving fatal damage, gain 30% chance to retain 1 HP and gain invincibility for 1 second. Resting Wind. Successfully grazing while charging a heavy attack. Increases heavy attack damage 50%. I ain't even gonna do that this damn setup. Lady's Glove. Lily of the Valley. The Rat Tail. We're going for a full happy run. We're gonna go for a happy run. No, I haven't bought a Fumo in a while, actually. I'm not even sure when the last time I bought one was, or when the last, like, new set was. I mean, it's probably for the best, because that shit ain't exactly cheap, especially when you buy as many. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, boy. It does reach. Okay. Alright. Ow. You know, I find it interesting that the game's tutorial has the Kadama as, like, do a normal attack to stun this guy, and then when you do a normal attack to stun the guy in the game, it doesn't actually stun the guy. The tier 3 normal attack does, or the third hit of it does, but not the regular poke, which the tutorial tells you. Shoot a stream of 3 poisoned projectiles towards the front, dealing 7 to enemies and inflicting poison. No, I'll recycle. Money, please. Yeah. Happy. Okay. I think I wanted to buy Orin, but I didn't. The other Orin didn't come out, which I'm pretty sure she has at this point. Either she didn't come out, or like I just forgot. I missed the enemy. See, I was actually buying Fumos before. They became a lot easier to buy. I remember, so I got some from Gift, from a reseller. Not a reseller, sorry. So Gift is where I usually got them. And I would use a proxy service to buy it for me. Okay, so that's mailing. That told me that's mailing. I know that's mailing. So that would I remember one time I did that. I put 7 in the cart, right? I had like I had like Ron and a whole bunch of other characters. But Ron's price was actually higher than others because I guess they're hat or tails or whatever. And I went to sleep and I woke up the next day and the fucking site I was using was like, ooh, by the way, there was a price discrepancy in the listed price and what we assumed it was, so we decided to empty your entire cart. Yep. They emptied my entire fucking cart. And I had to put it all back in there. And you know what? I actually didn't miss any. Somehow. I don't know how, but I got everything I wanted on that order. But it did empty my cart for me. And I was just like, are you fucking serious? So then what happened next? Firefly Orb, Lady Glove again. This one's rage based. Sure, I'll get the obnoxious orb. So if you don't know really what the Fumo's condition really was, the Fumo condition was you either went on Yahoo Japan and paid an egregious number on online auctions because this shit never sold. Like, ever. But they decided at one point to start releasing them on AmiAmi. And here's the thing. When AmiAmi started getting Fumo releases, the site's servers could legitimately not handle it. Like, I'm not even joking. Whenever Fumos went live on that site, the servers would pretty much always crash. Now, a lot of it was botting. A lot of it was just botting that kind of overwhelmed the servers and just made it impossible to really get one. But I do remember I got a couple. I remember I just kind of refreshed the page every now and again. I was up at 4 a.m. It was 4 a.m. I was refreshing the page for like 2 hours, and then it led me through, and I was like, oh! And then I bought my stuff. And after about a couple months of that, because there was definitely some negative reception to the fact that these were being released. There was a limit to how many you were allowed to buy, but it didn't matter because as soon as they went live, the servers got absolutely flooded. I can't jump and do heavy attacks. Yeah. More? No. Okay. A+ is good. Roaring Kitsune mask. That's angry. I'm gonna recycle it. I'm looking for happy. We got Melancholia box. When the skill hits an enemy, create a cloud of poison gas at its position. Okay. Standard Hakudo. Hit enemy with a direct attack has a 15% chance to consume 5 MP. Increase your attack bar by 30%. Rusty Ring. When executing a normal attack, launch a Rusty Ring. Rusty Ring deals 15. So I got the actual version of this before, so I know how this works. But this one's rusty. Like, sometimes you'd get on the page. You would get on the page, and then it would still like crash on you. Like you would crash to trying to actually get the cart information loaded. That's a big pain in the ass. And after about, I think, 2 or 3 attempts at selling in these conditions, they decided to do like a, I think it was just a Reimu and Marissa standard or something. They did like a Reimu and Marissa standard, and they did a made-to-order style where you could still only order a certain amount, but you put the order in, and then they knew how many basically to make. And they've been doing that since, and it's worked really well. Because now there's nothing to scalp. Because the products don't exist. Abyssal Flame Sword. That sounds awesome, but I'm looking for happy. Windthord Waltz. Yeah. Recent Hurricane Center dealing 53 magic damage. Okay. Hurricane. Hurricane! Yeah. I like having the familiar just kind of go around me and do extra damage. Yeah. Yeah. Abyssal Flame Sword. Recycle. Nope, going full happy run. No! No! Gotcha. Gotcha, you damn creature. It was sleeping too. I could have had an easier time on it. So NATO ain't that great, but maybe I can upgrade it. Ow. I'll be able to visit Rin. Don't worry. Okay, so we don't know the green one. We don't know the green one. We don't know the green one, but we're exploring everything anyway, so there's no rush. And you get your jumps back when you wall jump as well. Okay. Head down. I never did do any Yahoo Japanning, that's for sure. But no, I did use a proxy buy service. I did do that. It's not very fun, and the thing is, it's not that it's difficult. It's really not difficult. It's just annoying because you pretty much have to. You pretty much load up your cart and then you submit your cart to them, and then it's like they'll get to it when they get to it. And the thing about Fumos is the thing about Fumos is that Fumos kind of disappear like instantly when they go up for sale. So when it's like, hey, can you buy this for me? And they're like, yeah, I'll get to it, I guess, later. You gotta sit there and wait and hope, like, you gotta hope that eventually they'll just kind of come to you and be like, hey, we got your items, we bought them. Or they'll be like, oh, we're sorry, we couldn't buy them. Like, motherfucker. I don't actually know the purpose of changing the emotions to what items. I have no idea. Yeah. Oh. It's alright, I can handle all this. Or so he thought. It's alright, I can handle all this. I'll get that in a second. Alright. Ow. Right, you come towards me. Alright, heading down into that hole in the ground. Okay. They give bonuses. Yeah, I figured that much out, but like I already have the improved effect, right? So what exactly does that even do? Increases damage with items effects by 10%. So I have 2 items that are currently sorrow, so they're getting the improved effect. But this one doesn't have improved effect, so there's no reason to change them to happiness. That just costs me money. I guess the idea is that if you keep them all the same emotion, you get stronger bonuses in general. But I don't really have a need for that. Because there's no reason to change 2 that are compatible right now to something that doesn't have an improved effect at all. Whee! Alright, just tell me it's Ichiden? It doesn't, okay. You can change the rat to sorrow. Yeah, but why? Why change the rat to sorrow? What does that do? The rat tail doesn't have an improved effect. Where am I going? I'm going down, I guess. No, I did that one. Rin's down there as well. Okay. We're heading down. Bum bum. Not a very tough bat, is it? That's embarrassing. Well, this is what happens when they put the fucking the heavy attack on Y and the jump button on A. Let me tell you, that is not controller friendly. Clean sweep. Kanda of the Hermit. Summon a giant eagle. Okay. Casson. Yeah, get him. You get him. Are you just gonna be with me? Are you just gonna be with me? Alright. What's that? Thief Sword. Increase attack power. Attack speed by 10. For $200? I can go to Rin for a better heal, I think. Yeah. The bird reminds me of, like, you know, the Castlevania familiars. Can't imagine why that is. He's happy. He doesn't take any MP, so I'm happy to have him. He's just kind of here. Ow. Works for me. Now, this is what you need in your life. You need something that does damage for you. Yeah, kill. Get him, bird. Get him, bird. Purple. No, I'm gonna head... Okay. There's still a little more to explore. I also need to go visit Rin again. Rin's heal seems to be random based on the amount of money that you spend. There was a weaker one that she did that healed about as much as the potion, and there was the stronger one, the cupping therapy. I'm interested in that sword, but I'm saving my money for the big shop after the boss that I'm definitely gonna beat. Okay. Last little bit I can explore is up here, which isn't really anything. Okay, that's alright. That does not matter. Alright, let's go visit Rin. Coming through, coming through. Wait, you're not Rin. You're Rin. What are you selling? Acupuncture? Fuck. Okay, that wasn't a much. I'm going to... Okay, I'm gonna go buy a potion. Purchase. There we go. I know what I can and can't do. Can you just, like, go away forever? Just go away forever. You've never been helpful in this chat, ever. In fact, I completely ignore you intentionally, because all you do is try to tell me how to play the fucking video game that I'm playing. Alright, I'm gonna fight Ichinen again. You're not scared? No. Last time you beat me because, well, frankly, I don't know what was happening, but you did beat me. Oh. Wenzon, they share a hitbox. Gotta be careful of that. Oh, I can hit him with this. Yeah, because Wenzon protects her when she's stunned. But he can't turn his direction around. Ooh. Turn around, please, Kokoro. Okay, that was kind of crusty, but it's fine. Oh no, that traded. Oh! Ah! Ow. Wenzon doesn't take stun. Okay, alright. Last word. No interrupt. Oh, jeez. I guess I should have expected a Kraken strike. Oh, we're getting damage in. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Okay, that was difficult. Oh, jeez. Okay. No. View memories. All right, cutscene time. You could be the oldest yokai alive and never have heard of a new dushi. That's because I'm the very first new dushi to ever exist. A new dushi is one who is capable of using a new-do. For example, that would be Unzan. He's a quiet fellow, and so honest you could easily mistake him for some obstinate grandpa. Now, imagine someone like that also having 2 gigantic fists. Being afraid of him would only be natural, right? Especially during those times when human and yokai fought like cats and dogs. Mountain. Back then I was just an honest human magician trying to better my skills. One day a chilling rumor had spread among the humans. There's a man eating mikoshi nudo in the mountains. Mikoshi nudo. Rumors say they're monk yokai that transform from clouds. They say when faced with one, you can only look at your feet. If you want to see his face, but notice that his face is only getting bigger, you won't be able to see it no matter how high you raise your head. All the way until he cuts off your head. Man, that's fucked up. How horrid. But I knew a way to deal with him. Without raising my head, I recited the warding spell. I defeated the Mikoshi Nudo and saw his true form. Oh, this is a handsome man. Seriously, that's just a regular old grandpa. Bro got 1 page of CG. The #1 rule in dealing with a Nudo is to never look at him from below. The reason for this rule is actually because Nudo are very shy. I guess those rumors were simply rooted in imagination. The Nudo, having lost fair and square, had nary a complaint about this. After promising to never harm humans ever again, he became something akin to a friend or a teacher. With the help of Unzan, my training progressed tenfold. I got closer and closer to becoming a true magician. As I strayed further and further away from being human, the way humans looked at me started to change. The path of a magician has always been a lonely one. This was within my expectations. I just have to remember to remain a human at heart, and not forget why I started going down this path. Why did you go down this path, Ichirin? But then the rumors about me spread like wildfire, painting me as something even I don't recognize. What they used to say behind my back, they now accuse me of in broad daylight. I explained myself, and explained again as patiently as possible. Yet all that did was enable the worst of them. The day finally came when the humans weren't afraid of Unzan anymore. They gathered up all the strong and capable men to restrain me, and used me as bait to capture Unzan. Unzan's face, which perfectly resembled those great mountains, was stepped on and pushed into the mud. That was when I realized this is nothing more than abuse towards yokai. Wow. Why did you not resist? Why did you not fight back? It's because you promised that you would never harm a human. You can't protect even yourself with those unmatched fists of steel. I had made the decision. The words were finally about to burst out of my mouth. When Unzan gave me a reassuring look, it was as if he was saying, I'm fine. Perhaps in his mind, being the one hurt was the best outcome. But the human's rage did not end there. Oh my. For something hard had struck the back of my head when my consciousness was barely hanging on. In that moment, as my eyes filled with my own blood, I saw what looked like layers upon layers of rainy clouds, and a deafening rumble reached my ears. The last thing I remember seeing were the eyes of Unzan, stained red looking towards the heavens. And then, as if a void had appeared, any sense of rationality and calm vanished. Finally, I had lost my home as a human. Damn. Oh, she didn't give me an item. Or a special item. Or, but no, I guess it'd be in here, right? The ladies' fan? No, I don't know what... Wooden bucket. Every 10 seconds, a wooden bucket will fall upon a random enemy, dealing 16 damage and inflict stun for 2 seconds. Sure. I'll take a bucket. Oh, I may or may not be dying. Next chapter. Okay. So, be not afraid of falls. Hi. Never good to be greedy. Can I spend $200 to, like, nibble on her cheek? Divine Sacrifice. When you offer any item to the Divine Exchange will give you a random item of higher quality in return. If you persist, it will give you an additional Phantasm item on your 6th use as a reward for your loyalty. Use it often, use it well. The Divine Exchange can be used once per camp. Cash the Orbin. It turned into a mushroom. Strange mushroom. Every 2 seconds, inflict 1 poison. And it's happy! And it's happy! Which means I can now change this to happiness. And now I have 4. Now I have 4 happies. Still only 2 improved effects, mind you, but now I have 4 happy. Whoa. The fuck was that? Whoa. I guess that's my aura. Pick the one you need the most. I'll come back after I look at other stuff. Corindo's wares. What do you got? You got static charged hair. Ahugi. When dashing, lightning will strike your path 3 to 4 times. Executing a normal attack. Dash speed. No. You got anything? You got the Firefly Orb? Oh. Oh, oh. The Ultimate Moria Ring. Oh, fuck. Okay, I just cast this in. This one has the improved effect and it's the right emotion, but this is the ultimate ring. I'm buying it. Alright. Alright. Can I change it? It costs 125. I can. Alright. I got 2 rings. I got 2 rings in hand, boys. I need 1 more Moria artifact. But now I can... Alright, I need to... One of Misty's signature dishes, he wanted to break the stereotype that restaurants in Red Land is also grilled birds, but do you know lampreys can effectively treat night blindness? This used to be a rare delicacy. I'm gonna give you $140, not because I want this heal, but because I want to financially support you. Thank you. Isn't she precious? Oh, man. Alright, mini game. Oh, this is new. What's this one? What is this, like Street Fighter? Am I gonna beat the shit out of it? How to play. Remelia, after spending a fortune to purchase a giant model castle from Bandai in a month to fully assemble, is currently relaxed and enjoying the fruits of her labor, doing everything in her power to tear it down within the time limit and create a truly unforgettable afternoon for her. The more damage you deal, the more skills you use, the faster you tear down the castle. You rewarded how much you destroy. Okay. Poison immune. %. I needed more general damage. Ain't the worst thing I've ever seen. Spirit shield, centipede herb. More damage to enemies inflicted with poison. Okay, that synergizes. That's MP shield. I'm gonna take the herb. It's poison, insect, centipede stuff. Well, since I'm here, I don't see a purpose to really doing this for like items that don't have improved effects, but whatever. Shows what I know. Let's embark. I got maximum happiness. Alright. Kokodo cute. My game froze. Anyone give me? Happy God, happiness flourish. Execute a series of slashes towards the front. Each slash deals 23 within range. I think I'll get that one. I'm not really big on the tornado anyway. Okay. Recycle. Killing an enemy lets you absorb the dream world's energy, which condenses into dream crystals. Oh! Okay. All right. Die. Oh, shit. I got hit by the poison gas. So I gotta remember, these enemies don't really take stun. I gotta be careful. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention! Good thing I have slide. Okay. Yeah, good thing I got slide. Alrighty, alrighty. Go take a look around, take a look around. The stun from the bucket is quite helpful. Okay, nothing else here. It's just awesome. Boy! Kusume, work faster. I like the rings. Oh god, I did it again. Oh, I'm poisoned. Ah. Ow! Stop! Stop being poisoned! Get over it! Thank you. Oh shit. What I really want to find is that last ring. Yeah, bitch. Die. Okay, alright, alright, alright. You know what I really want to find? Sanyo. Those are words I will never say in any real context except for this game, I bet. I got a hankering for a gambling. I like when I get stuck on the lip like that. Because they can't hit me, but I can hit them. Oh. Die, you big orc. Okay. I kind of miss my fireflies. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, stronger eagle? Nice. I actually forgot I had him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, fuck him up. Now he attacks more frequently. Crystal Blossom thing hits me sometimes. There's a couple enemies here I'm afraid of, namely the Oni. Ow. Okay, he didn't give a shit about my technique. Get the itty bitty little fairy here. Okay, alright. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Happy shot. Happy shot. Bunny? I have a small sample of a new medicine. Would you like to give it a try? Hold on. Show me that massive gun. Consume. Yeah, sure. Boosting your strength also comes with a special effect. Gain buff bravery. Damage dealt increased by 20%. Oh, okay, cool. I drink the confidence medicine. Oh, careful. Keep holding this direction. Kasume is pretty helpful when she wants to be, huh? Dude, I can't get a wall jump. I can't get a wall jump. I can't get a wall jump. Fuck, I can't get that. Okay, here's one boss. I need either an extra jump or something. Well, I mean, we gotta get that one. So lightning dashes. I see why, yeah, this one's part of the happiness one mainly, because the happiness one gives you decreased cooldown on that. Okay. I'll think I'll get that chest later. Ow. Damn. Watch your HP. It's alright, once I pick up on a location... Once I pick up on a location in Itori or something, I'll be okay. Challenge room. I'll do it. There's no telescope here. Oh, it is the combat challenge. Okay. Alright. Kill the big one down there. Yes. Yes. S. Look at that big old chest. What's this? Super roaring bullet? More like goodbye. Centipede claw. Shiminawa rope. Cursed effigy. Well, we gotta get this for the poison insect, right? We're missing one more item for that. Okay. Down we go. Whee! Further down. Even further below. Alright. Oh. Is that the thief's sword? Yeah. The right color. Crit chance, lady's glove, lily of the valley. Okay. I took it because it was yellow. Look at my bottom bar. Kokoro is so fucking happy. Holy shit. Oh, nope. I'll deal with you later. You got wrath stacks, dash spam. I'm being real careful with you. Okay, alright. She died before her stun bar got anywhere close to low. Good, good. Good. Yeah, I love additional shit hitting people. Yeah. Kasume is really good because she's a guaranteed stun on like anything, regardless of the like skill of it. Oh, that's coming right back for me anyway. Shoot a 3-stream poison needle. Recycle. I kind of like my default skills. Yeah. Watch the poison. Okay. Please go away. Ba-boom. Ba-ba-boom. Yeah. Okay. Nitori's got to be somewhere. Perfect. Perfect. Silver dagger. I don't care. I'm buying it so I can become even happier. I'll be back for you later. Purple boss. Okay. So I'm gonna come back for your potion once I'm done here. Let's see. So I got everything down here. Okay. So I go up. A couple more plates. Okay. Perhaps there's an achievo for being the happiest you can possibly be. Oh, I'd be happier if I could touch the wall here. Wait, maybe I can get like in a weird corner spot and do a wall jump off of that. Ah! I can't do it. It's not possible. What if I go around up top here and it's like I could just do that instead? Oh, oh. No. Pray. Welcome, please select a wish. Max current level skills. Yeah, can you max max the bird? Thanks. Now my bird is even stronger. Oh, I can throw him. I probably should have read that. The giant eagle is active. It locks on a nearby enemy every 2 seconds. Dives. Chain attack. Press the skill button to lock on an enemy toward the front and shoot a ball of light at it, dealing 11 magic damage. When the ball stops, it creates a mark. The giant eagle will then dive towards the spot, dealing 88, and follow up 3 consecutive attacks. Okay, well, probably should have read that. I just assumed it was like the sword from Symphony of the Night. It just attacks for you. But no, you can actually summon it. All right, that's that. That's that. That's that. So we can go down and we can go up. Let's work our way down. This way, please. This way, please. I'm heading this way. Man, I did not achieve much in the way of red crystals in this run, huh? It maybe had to do with a lot of achievements that I picked up or something. Oh. But I mean, I had like 5 going into it. I have 600, which is still good. That's still good, but I came out with like 2,199 in the first run. But again, I had a lot of achievements just kind of throwing them my way. Oh, hi! Oh, I also have a ton of money as well that I'm now remembering. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let's bingo first. There's 2 chances to win here. Or there's a 1 in 3, a 2 out of 6. I won. Increase jump count by 1. Sure. Damn, I'm good at this. Last time I played this, I won a really good item. So I have utmost faith in Kozuzu. Whoops, that's a miss. Better luck next time. Take my fucking money and roll again. Oi. Oi. I don't have a fuck ton of cash this time around. Kozuzu, are you scamming me? Are you scamming me? Alright, you little rat bastard. Let me win early to get me hooked, and then this is how it goes. Bingo. Calico brooch. Well, look who it is. Welcome back. Set of emotions, level 3. Activated all set bonuses of a certain emotion. All of them? All of them? You sure about that? Whatever. Whatever, I just made a lot of red money for that. Took all my green money. It's okay. I am Nitori's favorite customer. That's Raiko. So Raiko's, yeah, Raiko is happy. Raiko's joy. You hit me? Oh, you hit me too. You hit me again. She didn't falter, bro. Red frame, 1 additional count of this item's emotions. Lady glove. Take the glove. I don't really think the glasses are gonna be that helpful compared to this, the raw damage up. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Okay, there's one last place to check. And then I'm gonna go buy a potion and see what I can manage. Come on, give me something good down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What if it's just a boss? Okay. Okay, alright, hold on. What's this? Money, that's what it is. More power for the cat statue. Scary lady, scary lady, scary lady. Okay, alright. Oh, I got hit by a ghost ball. Okay, wait, I healed 10. I don't know why I healed 10, but I healed 10. Alright. Okay, alright, relax, relax. I still have Nitori's potion. I still have Nitori's potion. I still have Nitori's potion. I have another jump. I have another jump. I have many jumps. Not as many as last time, but I have many jumps. Okay, alright. Yeah. Come on. Lion Mask of Joy. Money. Power. Money equals power. What the hell is this? We Yamawaro trade items. We can't use items that hopefully we can use. The Yamawaro exchange truck is a cornerstone of Yamawaro culture. They will often drive their trucks down the mountain, stocked with items they don't need, which they exchange for items they do need. This can be money. It can also be other things. When you fulfill one of their requests, they'll give you a random item in exchange. The value of such an item cannot be measured, but there are times there'll be something amazing depending on your luck. So I can exchange a skill. You want this one? How about this one? Okay. Well, I just gave them my default skills. I ain't giving you my bird. You're not getting my bird, you're not getting my slash happy. Alright. Okay, I've never run into her before. If I had known that she existed, I probably would have picked up skills for things I don't use. But that's the first time I've seen her, so... And to be fair, the recycling features was better in the long run anyway, because I ended up getting the Calico Cat again. Alright. Oops. Kind of fucked up. Yes. Yes. Okay, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Get that room nice and filled out. Okay, we got a red one. What else we got? Oh, that's everything. Wait, that's everything. That's everything. That's everything. Okay. Nitori? Who we fighting? You know what? Let's fight the yellow one. Happiness versus happiness. Alright, I'm ready. I'm not ready, but I'm ready. Oh no. Whoa, you scared me. I thought you were my boss coming here to get me. Ah, you're a masked Tsukumogami. I see. No need to be surprised. I'm pretty confident in my eyesight. You know? Here, let me show you a thing or two. Oh, she's gonna have a melee attack. Oh, Freddy. Ah. Help, bird, help. Okay. Bird, get her. Oh, that has big range. That did hit. That did hit. We're gonna break her. Okay. Push her into the wall. Excellent wall damage. All right. Good. 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 I missed. Oh, money. Wall bang, wall bang, wall bang, wall bang. Yeah. Got her into the wall, dude. Alright, I'm close to dead, though. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, shit! Oh! Ow! Good thing I had max revive. Oh, no. Bird. No! Fire the bird! Die. Oh, I hit her. I hit her while she was transporting. Am I supposed to hit a button for that? Because it only has a combo of 5. Alright. I got my bailout revive there. My bailout revive. I didn't deserve to win that. Will I be free from suffering when I die? Oh, we're getting heavy. Questions like that are what the living ask when they come to Moenzuka. For what purpose are we born? And for what purpose do we live? This is the kind of question even the greatest minds wouldn't be able to answer. It's because there is no such answer that we must continue to live, isn't it? Scenic. Moenzuka is the resting place for the nameless dead. My job is to navigate the waters of the Sanzu River. To lighten my workload, I always advise the humans in despair to turn back. Of course, if my words fall on deaf ears, I won't stop them either. The most I can do is seize all the assets they've collected after they've passed, and then push them into the Sanzu River. Now, before you get angry, I'm only doing this because, for the suicidal, the Sanzu River is boundless. There's simply no way to get across. No reason I should waste my time on them when they've already forfeited their own, right? It is canon, by the way, that Komachi pushes people off her boat if they can't pay. Just a while back, I met the most bizarre spirit. It was cheerful, pleasant to talk to, all the signs of someone who lived a joyful life. Yet it could only pay me a meager sum to ferry it across the river. This meant not a lot of people were mourning it. How much coin I get per trip comes down to the total sum of money spent by one's mourners. Hearing that, rather than sulk, it instead bellowed out a laugh. That's 'cause the others decided to go a step ahead of me. I know being the last one to go among all the ones that care must be quite fortunate to a human. Oh yes, what joy. Such as to be without regrets. Somewhere along our conversation, it broke into song. The melody reverberating throughout the Sanzu River must have been quite baffling. The other Shikigami were all shooting weird looks at us. Shinigami, not Shikigami. And I stopped rowing the boat and joined in on the melody. Our song drifted into the horizon. Even though the Sanzu River had no winds to speak of, tears are welcome to this world, just as they are send off from this world. But why should leaving the world in laughter, in song, not also be a perfect life? A life of solitude, yet a life of freedom still. And this curious life was now nearing its end. When the deceased reincarnates, it would be as if those musings had never happened at all. So, wouldn't it be a shame if this melody, akin to a swan singing for the last time, simply went unheard? See, I've always held the belief that listening is a virtue. Sometimes I get so invested in the deceased stories that I subconsciously increase the river's distance. Wouldn't be the first time I was reprimanded for it. Besides, with so many spirits in line to get the Higan, it's not like the Yama can process all of them instantly. And in that case, why not have them linger in this world for just a little while longer? Pick up. Salvation Sunfist. Money. Grand Thunder Drum. Hit enemy is 50% chance lightning. 1,000 Needles. Fighting Gizmo. Increase attack power by 25. Hit an enemy with a direct attack. Thunder. Thunder! I'm missing one for Thunder. Okay. I got 2 out of 3 of 3 different things. But this is the end of the adventure. I got an A on Ichiden. And an S on Komachi. Adios. To town, please. Alright, maximum happy. I was so fucking happy that run. Alright. The true path in life is one of trials and tribulations, path of solitude and judicious choices. After I completely turned into a yokai, if I hadn't run into her, the head priestess who could accept the face of a nudu and the heart of a human, what would have ended up as things had gone any differently, I wonder. First want to listen if you have any interesting stories. Dreams are the subconscious of a living being. It's a private space that you absolutely should not go into without the owner's approval. Since you entered my dream, that means your hard work paid off and you've gained my approval. Therefore, if you ever visit my dreams again, make sure you have fun while you're in there. Spin the wheel! We got time for another one. Let's do one more, let's do one more. Unexpected fortune. Is that the money one? Hell yeah, it is. Help me train. Okay, let's unlock Dark Exchange. Okay. More altar rewards. Deft skill. More money. And more dream crystal. More chance of rare things. Damn, that one costs a lot, doesn't it? More gold when recycling. Tori's wilderness item shop sells one additional item. I think I want that, actually. Can I have that? Thanks. Current run ends 5 amount of gold held carried in the next round up to a maximum of 50. To dive. I'm too scared of diving. Genuinely a little too afraid to do that. I'm 5 crystals short for that. Improved damage. Improved attack speed. Sure, why not? Thank you. I'm gonna run now. Bye-bye. Lightning rods. So yeah, you can buy from Nitori to start your run with something. But I don't need that. And you don't have anything because... Bye. Alright. Now what are we doing now? Let's do a sad run. We're gonna do a sadness run. Some skills can only be upgraded once, but some can be upgraded twice. Look at the size of that thing. Where's she keeping that? Time to cry about it. Alright, let's see what I can start with. Super Roaring Bullet or Puppet Crusaders? Spawn a phantom in front of you, 27 damage every second enemies within range. Damage to the phantom increased based on percentage of LS, HP, and MP. Summon 2 shield bearing puppets in order and around you. While summoning, you are invincible. Puppet comes into contact with projectile as a race. When hit, lose 1 puppet and reduce damage taken by 20%. Okay. Unleash a torrent of spiritual energy. Teleport. I'll buy this one. Sure. Alright, why not? Puppet! Here we go. Let's take a walk. Oh god, I'm back to my shitty movement speed. So Sorrow has some kind of like return effect to it or something. I don't really know how Sorrow works. Like, there's a shield and when it breaks, you do damage, I guess. But the nice thing about playing with a specific style is I get to really learn what the style does. That said, I still don't really know like what Wrath tokens do on their own. I know items synergize with it. Items synergize with Wrath tokens, but them on their own, I'm not sure what they accomplish. But it's cool because the emotions do have aspects to them that differ them, but also the different items and skills take them into account, and it's a certain like they're different play styles. Kokodo effectively has 4 different play styles. You could say 5 because no emotion exists, but no emotion doesn't seem to really do anything specific. Wow. I got used to happiness cooldown. I got used to happiness cooldown for dashing. Let's try to dash like a madman there. What do we got? Generic cat bell and a firefly orb of happiness. Increased jump count. Give me the orb. Give me the orb. I'll take more DPS. I love DPS. Yes. But streamer, you cashed it in last time. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I did. Suppose I did. Anything back there? Okay, alright. Keep going, keep going. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, wait, there's 4 fucking wins in there, bro. Holy shit. Sign me up. There's 4 winners in there. Are you serious? Whoops, that's a miss. Better luck next time. Easy. Okay, alright, hold on. She paid out. I just made my money back and then some. Okay, alright, okay. Listen, if I roll the white ball, it just means I can't lose anymore. Health potion? Kozuzu, I can't use that. I mean, I can, but like... Whoops, that's a loss. Take my fucking money and try again. Successfully grazing lets you recover 1 dash. mean, I'll pick it up, but... I have a health potion here in case I need it. And I got my money back. Thank you! That's why we're best friends. That's why I like you more than Mioi. Well, actually, there's a lot of reasons to like you over Mioi, but that's... We're just giving you one. I hate that. Alright. Oh, one of my dolls died. I'm collecting money. Still got my shield active, I guess. We'll figure it out as we go. Die. Goblin Shaman. Alright. What's this? So, I will pick this up. Because I can pawn it off to Takane if she appears. Oh, I see an item tree. Free shit? What do we got? Thief Sword. Yellow Leaf. Mini Yin Yang. Red frame glasses. Electrostatic fish. I mean, this one's the right color. But like, I think I'd rather this one. I'll just change their colors later, of course. Wait, I'm getting happy again. I'm getting happy again. I'm supposed to be sad. What is this fucking, is this mania? Then they call this mania? When you're sad, but you're what? This is mania. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we cleared out that side. That's good. Boing, boing, boing. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. Die. Die. I see my shield bar. Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Dude, you can't wall jump on some surfaces. What if I feel joy? What is the difference between joy and happiness? Perfect dodge. Wave of sorrow. Wait, that sounds insane. Front flying projectile, 104 damage, erases projectiles. As an enemy, you gain 8+ max HP plus shield. Its effects can stack. Well, that sounds dumb. Give me it. Who wants to get hit by my sad slash? Sad slash! Die. Sadness beam! Sadness beam! Holy shit, that killed like 3 people. This skill is insane. Does anybody actually know what all 66 of the no mask emotions are? I'm curious. I feel like I tried to look it up before, but I never actually got an answer. Ooh. 190? Yeah, sure. Tiny ass potion. Dimensional rift. Don't need that. I'll take the leaf though. Oh, is that a tier 2 enemy there? I think there's a tier 2 enemy down there. Oh, bitch. Come back, my shield. There's 66 emotions? I guess so. You're asking me? I don't know anything. I'm not even sure I know all the ones that Kokoro actually does show. Yeah, this enemy not supposed to show up here. Well, she's gonna kick my ass. Unfortunately, I'm too good. still don't do very much damage. Ah! Okay. I still haven't, like, taken damage. Impressive, isn't it? That's mailing. Mailing is happiness. So I did mailing. Okay, so we're gonna do purple. We'll be doing purple today. Purple, purple, purple. Oh, oh, oh. Purple is my favorite color. It's not. It's actually orange. It's a color that I can't tell from other colors, apparently. According to the Touhou wiki, every character with fucking orange hair is actually light brown hair. A light brunette. Challenge. Combat. Combat. Oh. Okay. That was the wrong button. Die, fairy. Run out of time. Time doesn't factor into your rank, apparently. Only amount of times you get hit. Okay. Ooh. Shy Courtesan Mask. Tengu Shield. When taking damage, gain 10 max HP plus 10 shield. Undying Bangle. Damage dealt by 60%, but increased damage taken by 100%. Extending Arm! When executing a normal attack, a robot hand or erase projectiles will appear. It deals 21 damage. Give me the cool shield. Alright. Let's see. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. Before we go to the Crossroads of Fate, let's go this way. Yeah, I've not actually taken damage, I don't think. Refresh shields. Protective shield. So Sorrow is like wiener mode. You play Sorrow because you're a wiener. This is like the equivalent of Havel's armor. I'm playing Havel's armor because dodge rolling in a roll slop game is not for me. I'd rather power stance. I'd rather stand in armor too heavy to even get off the ground, so I never flinch. Alright, nothing here. We did that. Alright, so all that's left is go up or down. Me when I'm playing Dark Souls 1 and I get invaded by Storm Thundercock and he's using Havel armor full set. Listen, brother, there's nothing Thundercock about you. I'm reminded of the time I was playing it on stream and I was in the DLC and I got invaded by a guy in full Havel armor. And when he found me, I stripped all of my armor and weapons. So I was naked with my fists, and I challenged him to a fight, and then he didn't do the same. He just fucking wailed on me in a full set of Havel armor when I stripped down and tried to fisticuffs. I was like, wow, that's fucking sad, man. Have you no spirit? No love for the game? I learned a couple years ago that Dark Souls 3 has an exploit to get infinite Estus, and that infinite Estus exploit is kind of like the bane of like actually PvP, because people never run out of Estus. Oh. Alright, we're at where we want to be, but they have no honor. I don't know what it's like, some kind of item duping glitch or something where you can basically use the item count of a different item on the item that you're using. So they have infinite Estus essentially because they just kind of put it on a different thing. I don't know how it works, but essentially, yeah, if you're trying to do PvP in Dark Souls 3, you're going to run into a lot of people who just kind of do that because they don't want to lose. Now, I'm not saying you can't win against people who do that, but I am saying that, like, if you want to fight, like, a fun, no healing combat, that's not going to happen, fuckface. Except that the guy on the other end really wants to win. What does he win? Nothing. Covenant items. Yeah, what did I say? Nothing. He's achievement grinding. Yeah, sure he is. And I'm playing Dark Souls for 100% achievement too. That's why I have the silver and the gold ring in Dark Souls too. Yep. Yep. Achievement farming. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I'm going down this way. Whoa. You don't understand, streamer. I need the rings that make my left and right hand invisible. I need them. They're imperative to my cock size. Alright, relax. No one was threatening your cock size. Candy. People cheat in video games. Dude, cheating in video games, like in a player versus player scenario, is very sad. It's a very sad thing to do. Like, it's one thing to cheat in a single player game because you just want to have a power fantasy, but when you're actively cheating in a competitive game, not even inherently competitive, but just any game that pits you against another human and you're actively cheating, what are you getting out of it? My idea of fun is making somebody else not have fun. Then you're fucking pathetic. I bet this is medicine. Get away from me. You can't just barge into someone else's territory. Get lost before I have Lily rot you away with her poison. I don't care if people cheat in single-player games. Because who the fuck cares? It's a single-player game. That's why having anti-cheat in those games is so fucking pointless. We don't want people cheating in our single-player experience. Fuck your single-player experience. Oh, that's kind of rough. Ah. It's okay, I have shields. Nice projectile, eat. Wrong button. I like her little weapon. Watch the thorns. Ooh, watch the poison skewers. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I was holding the right and I got the fucking input direction glitch. So everything fired off to the left. That's so sad. No miss. Choppa! How'd it feel to be the boss without getting hit? It feels like I had a lot of shields. That's what it feels like. Hmm. People Mario Kart Wii and people got infinite mega shrooms and just drove back and forth on the bridge on TK Mountain. At least they're being funny about it. The girl I once belonged to had golden hair and emerald eyes, as did I. Look a little like Rin. The moment she met me sitting on that shelf, her eyes never looked at anything else. It was an unforgettable pair of bright, curious eyes. Were those stars in her eyes truly twinkling for me? Unfortunately, her wish was rejected by the human that accompanied her. A shade had cast upon that light in her eyes. How strange. Where had those shining stars disappeared to? The human picked up the little girl and said her wish could be granted, as long as she was a good girl who ate her carrots. The girl froze and, unconsciously, looked towards me once more. Those eyes started off perplexed, then heavy, then determined. It looked like she had made quite the considerable decision, all for me. Finally, her wish came true. She could take me back home with her. She showered me with love. She would give me the same clothes as her, brush my hair the same way as hers. She let me sleep beside her, sharing interesting stories with me every day. And when she felt sad, she would hold me tightly. She relied on me, just as she was the only one I could rely upon. At least that's what I believed. She loved me so much. I wonder, when did it begin? She stopped wearing her tiara. She stopped wearing her shiny crystal shoes. She stopped wearing that skirt with ribbons. She stopped waving around that magic wand. Her bed became so big and wide, but this bed had no place for me. And those eyes that looked at me no longer had stars. That light I pined after as a doll had disappeared. Until one day, she decided to throw me away to a small, remote hill in the mountains. A huge expanse of lilies of the valley. This beautiful field of flowers was quite noisy. Humans would sometimes leave their newborns in this bed of poisonous flowers. These humans always had red eyes, their heads hanging in so much sadness. As they gently, as if handling the most precious treasure in the world, committed so cruel an act. I could never understand why humans were so contradictory. I tried as hard as I could to remember. Was my owner also like that when she abandoned me? But all I could remember were those bright, curious eyes. Why must human emotion, for all its profundity, for all of its fervor, be so fickle a thing? And I, not but a doll, can only lay silent in this estranged field, waiting for the day when I am swept away by the currents of time. Heavy. Poison Vine. Increase the duration of bleed and poison for 2 seconds. If your current person so trigger a counterattack also produces a poisonous blow. Gimme. Voodoo doll. Shoot a cursed bullet towards the front, dealing 121 magic damage and spawning straw effigy at your current location. The straw effigy reflects 50% of damage dealt to it back to the attacker and lasts 18 seconds. That sounds really good, but I like my skills. Puppet Crusaders. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you for everything. Talaria. Remove restriction on the number of normal attacks you can perform while in the air. Increase damage dealt while in the air by 20. And further 5 every okay. Sparrow's Song. When hitting an enemy with an attack, gain a bonus to critical chance based on the distance of the target. The closer you are, the higher the bonus. Ring of Chi. Increase the damage dealt by heavy attacks while charging up to a maximum 100%. This effect disappears and you stop charging for 1 second. I'm going to buy the shoes because I want to see what that means. Oh, this is what it means. It means I don't have to cancel this. I can just keep doing it. Normally I cancel it with another jump or a dash, but now I can just kind of fucking stay airborne. That's a really sad touch in the background there. There's a cradle. A destroyed, overgrown cradle. Wow. The Dark Exchange is a game of thrilling risk and extreme danger. When you offer an item, the Dark Priest will roll a dice. The higher the number, the better the reward. Based on the final number, you may receive a better item, a worse item, a phantasm item, or even nothing at all. The Dark Exchange may be used as many times as you wish, so long as you have the courage. Well, I can Divine Sacrifice something. Let's Divine Sacrifice this. It turned into a trident. Snow Yokai's Trident. Shooting a projectile towards the front using the skill deals 16 damage and inflicts freeze. Okay. Dark Sacrifice. Orb. Great, your sacrifice has been upgraded. Iron Sandals. Crit impact when you land on the ground. Change equipped emotions. Okay, so that's the medicine one. Can't be changed. I should probably write those, but I haven't taken any damage, so I don't have to give Misty any money. But I'd like to. You got anything? Rusted Moria Ring again. Trigram Tabard. Increase attack power by 20% and decrease damage taken by 15%. When current HP is over 50%, increase attack power by 10% for every 10 HP with a threshold. Current HP is below 50%, decrease. Well, I mean, that's just silly. Thanks. Mine now. Hina. Snow Yokai's Heart. Deal 5% more damage for every max 3 if you lose. I'm not losing any money, though. Minigame? Ah. Alright. Now I wish I didn't lose my Firefly Orb. Yeah, fuck it up. Congratulations. Dude! Bad. Lady's Glove, Lightning Rod. Sure. Do I have anything with improved effect? I do, actually. I'm gonna... You become happy. Not happy! Not happy! Sad! fuck. Okay. Dark sacrifice the lightning rod. Roll a 6. Lucky, you get a high level item. Oh, I got a miserable. Oh man. Dude, I got some items. You know what? Roll my leaf. Roll my leaf. Roll my leaf. Roll it. Insane. Oh, overloaded generator. Increased damage by 15%. Huge. Do it again. Roll my fish. High roller. High roller. High roller. Phew, you got something close to your sacrifice. Lily! Wait, I can do it again, though. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. If I roll a 1, I lose it. If I roll anything higher than a 2. Thief sword? No. If I roll anything higher than a 2, it's an upgrade. Come on. 9 ball. An enemy with a normal attack has a 9% chance to deal 9 additional damage and a 9% chance to deal an additional 99. What? What if it 9% dot? What does that even mean? Whatever. Roll that shit. Roll the ball. Bowl. My ball turned to a bowl. Man, I can't believe you can do this indefinitely. I mean, you stand to lose if you roll a... if you roll a 1, but... Thank you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, I lost an item there. I greeted. But the odds were... the odds were in my favor. Okay? Until they weren't. But that's beside the point. Go time, bitch. Horai Ningyo. Range shield equal to 100% attack power for 8 seconds. I don't need any of that shit. Alright. Time to walk. Ow. I got the missile launcher. Swing and a miss. Impact damage. There's the 9 ball again. Timely lightning. When you attack, lightning strikes. It's a sad item. Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost maximum sad. Did you see that? Did you see that? That technique? The control? I appear to be dying. Never mind, I'm good. He's got it all figured out. Die, die, die. Eat my hidden missiles. Sure, why not? Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know what those red fields do, but holy shit. Cool. Ready when you are. 47 seconds. Thanks for not wall jumping, Kokodo. Really appreciate that. She didn't wall jump. What's the point of wall jump when you can't wall jump on half the fucking surfaces of the game? Hey, I got S rank anyway, but... What do you got? Shy Courtesan Mask. Rage Emblem. Neko Headphones. Gain 1 additional count as items emotion. Item emotion changes to whatever your current emotion is. Oh, cool. Sad. I lost all my shield. Give it back. How do I get it back? Holy shit. Yeah, fuck her up. Yeah, fuck her up. Bitch! I've been hit for the first time. Medic! Medic! I need medical attention! I'm compromised! Oh, I got all my shield back now. I don't know where it came from, but I got it. Wow. Okay. First damage I've taken all day. Oh, you want $109. Not enough money? Why not give some exhilarating services a try? What will you give me for $109? $69? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I brought all those skills, but now she wants money. And she's giving me skills. I have the Tengu shield. I'm not gonna lose. I'm saving my money in case I run into Sanyo again. Okay, wow. You kill that thing before you can stun it. If I run into Sanyo, I'm gonna winner's POV the shit out of that gamble. I'm telling you right now, folks. I'm making it clear right at this moment. Nice. Jumped into it. Right in this moment in time, I'm making it very clear. Alright, here's the boss I want to fight later. Show up, damn you. That was just not well played. It's plain and simple. Sanyo. You're not Sanyo. You're not helpful at all. I can't hit. Dude, the missiles are actually kind of crazy because they just be off doing their own thing. I'm coming down. I'm coming down. Ooh, purple. Ice grenade. Moonlight. Dashing while charging a heavy attack. Increases charge level by 1. You have any idea how fucking hard it is to do that? I'm sure you don't, because you don't play with a controller. Charge is Y button on your preset 2. Dash is B. A is jump. You can't do all this with one thumb. You gotta claw grip that shit. I like that tall lady. For no real reason, surely. Yeah. I now have a shrapnel grenade I'm going to lob at people. If I teleport... Here we go. That poor fucking fairy had no idea that was coming. That's green. That's Raiko. Yeah, Raiko's green. Alright, alright. Raiko's green. Raiko's green. We're gonna deal with purple. Man, even the missile activates the grenade. Frozen frog. The Mamba Cleaver. Get the frog. If not for the effect. Hoi! Yes. Goodbye, Ghost Fire. 5-inch nail. But this is new. Pick it because it has new on it. When it has new on it, I need it. Free stuff. Recycle the one that's better. It'll give you more money. Possibly. Okay. Alright. So we found 2 NPCs, right? Right. We got Rin and Takane. So there should be 2 more somewhere on the floor. So we did everything up here. Now we're heading down. Alright. We're heading down. Why not? Sold out? Sold out? I hate you. Oh. Pick up things if it says they're new, I guess. Okay, Pinhead. Next update. Okay, so we did everything on this side. So now we gotta go to this side. Do, re, mi. Fa, sol, la, ti, to. Do, re, mi. Why are there a million spikes? Wow. Wow. Okay. Everything just turns into fucking ice shrapnel, dude. Yeah. Immune. I figured you would be, but that doesn't mean you're immune to missiles. Bye-bye. Dude, that missile item is fucked. That shit does so much damage. Not exactly the greatest thing at homing in, but its AoE damage is massive. Up we go. Die. That poor fairy didn't even see it coming. That's at 610. Hit the doll. Where'd the doll go? Alright then. I'm starting to feel like that doll isn't really as good as I was promised. Yeah, that is though. Die. Just because you can cast Ice Ball doesn't mean you're immune to Ice Ball. Okay, we got a lot more to do here. What's this? Release of the mind. Release all your current shield and convert it into sadness. This creates an explosion. I'm just picking it up so I have it for the compendium. I don't want a sadness explosion. I like my shield. It protects me. Okay. Okay. Alright then. You see, that attack is so much better. Happy boss. Yeah. Yeah. No Euclides this time, I noticed. I know, I figured they were a rare spawn, but not a single one. Haven't come across her. I ran into both of them last time, so I can't complain. Is everything over here? Just about. Just about. We're heading down now. Whee! Still looking for Sanyo. Where's my Gamba, waiter? I have 1,000 money. Where are you? You broke bitch. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, when things freeze, it does like 1,000 billion damage. That's pretty powerful. The fucking missile alone just kills things. Didn't even feel it. Didn't even feel it. Didn't feel it. Oh, it's you. Oh, I can't buy that because I already have that. Same with that. I can buy a potion. Damn it, there's only one NPC left to find. Come on, man. Come on, man. Show me the money. There's an achievement for winning, which I almost did, but she's kind of a cheater. She's kind of a massive cheater, that's all. I just want to get, you know, a little bit of a revenge for such behavior. In her game, when you roll a 1, it beats a 6. I rolled a 6 and she rolled a 1. Inner wedge. Yeah, sure, whatever. For the compendium. I see the last boss. Okay. Angry. I wonder who the angry is. We did that, we did that, we did that. So... Okay. Alright, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. I miss my UFOs. You are the last person I wanted to see, actually. Change item emotion. Reroll item attribute. So that's a damage bonus. That's max HP. Reroll. Crit damage. Reroll. Max HP. Crit damage. Great. I don't need max HP. Cooldown reduction. 15%. Damage defense. Attack power. Yeah, there you go. Cooldown reduction. Cool. Alright, that's pretty good, actually. I didn't spend all my fucking money. So now we have one last little area to check. And then we're gonna go beat up the boss of sorrow. Who's it gonna be? I have an inkling. Oh, free stuff. Thief's sword, firefly orb, lightning, red dragon sword, star pulse. First time you deal damage to an enemy, the enemy takes 30% increased damage for 5 seconds. Okay, but that's rare, so I'm gonna take that. It's for the compendium! Whoa. Yeah. Okay, whoever the boss is probably gonna get absolutely fucked up without even standing a single chance. That's everything. We did it. Alright. Don't need to heal. Time to fight sadness. Reimu is sad. Do I know you? That's right, I'm the Hakurei Shrine Maiden now. If you know who I am, then you know what a Shrine Maiden's job is. Engrave it into your soul. Where are we going? Genji! Oh, she whipped me. I froze her with a dash. Controlled immune. I do so much damage. Dude, her stun isn't like you can't stun her. I'm in the bullet. Damn, I fucking brutalized her. Oh, she went invincible. Are you about to highly responsive to prayers me? Yeah, you are. It's okay, I'm fucking invincible. I have the shield! Oh, damn, Sorrow is busted. She couldn't do shit to me, dude. I was just sitting there taking hits. My shield meter got massive. I used to believe that I was the luckiest person in the world. My mom had looked at my fortune. According to her, I had such extraordinary luck that nobody else came close. She was the Hakurei Shrine Maiden, so there was no room for doubt. That said, she was the Hakurei Shrine Maiden. I already knew that without her even telling me. If I hadn't such ludicrous luck, how could I have been picked up by the Hakurei Shrine Maiden? Humans typically only start having memories after learning how to talk, but I do remember the first time I met her. Baby. Back then I had barely been an infant, drifting idly down the river. There was no protection to be had beyond the village. The cradle was the plate on which I was served. There was no end to the yokai that attacked me. But I was shielded by the spiritual powers surrounding me. Invincible baby. They wrapped me up in a half-transparent bubble as I floated through the air. And the yin-yang orbs that had manifested behind me would automatically deter any enemies. Sleepy. And that continued. Until at last I was discovered. Oops. The person who found me was none other than the then Hakurei Shrine Maiden. She had been racking her brains over her successor, and I, who was born with spiritual powers, was deemed by her a gift from the heavens. Look at her fancy ball. And so I was taken in by the Shrine Maiden, and began to train alongside her. It was smooth sailing from there. Not once did I hit any walls in my training. A protege, the people said. I feel like I've seen that ball before. Villagers had nothing but praise for me, and my mom took care of me in every way she could. I accepted all of this, as if I were on top of the world. The thought that all of this would one day leave me never crossed my mind. Compared to yokai, a human's life is fleeting. It was a day that would come eventually. It started with her easily getting tired. Then she lost her appetite. Until she couldn't even get out of bed. However wide the world was, it had no more to do with her. Yet, even so, she remained calm. When she saw how worried I was, she smiled. I've made peace with myself. I have no regrets left. There's no one else who would make me feel safer as the next Hakurei. The villagers all had sad, unwilling faces, but not a word was said. Everyone here, including Mom, was waiting for this fated ending as a matter of course. But But I couldn't accept that. I couldn't understand it. Why not struggle for a little while longer? You clearly still had a lot of strength left, don't you? Why are you putting all your hopes, your future, on me so soon? So, it's because of me. What if I weren't so powerful? Would she have worried about me a bit more? And then maybe she'll remain at my side for a little while longer. Ah. So that's how it is. That sickeningly salty smell of the river from so many years ago suddenly came back to me. A torrent of faith surged from the crowd, engulfing me in its flood. It was suffocating. All I wanted to do in that moment was tell everyone how I wasn't as resilient as they thought I was. Don't just accept me like it's natural. Don't just place your hopes in me like it's natural. Don't just... give up on her like it's natural. But all my screams dissolved into foam. No matter how loudly I screamed inside, these words bubbled up and drifted further and further away in their suffocating embrace. Ah, how could I trample on their hopes at this juncture? Ceremony to succeed the Hakone Shrine Maiden title went without a hitch. The anger, the resentment, the endless struggle, they all vanished so suddenly. Fame is a fleeting thing, just as hope is a traceless thing. The only thing that's changed is that, from then on, the small girl at the shrine will no longer be accompanied by a red and white shrine maiden. Heavy. Yin Yang Orb. Increase max HP by 15. When you're hit, launch an orb. Chronos and Sorrow, when Yin Yang Orb hits an enemy, you gain 5. 5 everything. Lunatic. Accumulated Wrath. Eagle Feather. Increase dash count by 2. Western Parasol. When charging, gain 100% attack power. Well, they're both new, so I'll just grab the feather. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, end the adventure. Me when I'm omega sad. Yep. That's me. To town. You know the Hordai elixir can be sold? No, I didn't. A lily of the valley's poison strikes at the soul. Lily, I had the dream about my past as a doll again. They do that to me, and they still expect me to understand the humans. The humans don't even understand themselves, I fear. Don't talk to me for no reason. Come perform at the shrine when it's time for the next festival. It's not like putting out an extra pair of chopsticks would be any trouble. It goes without saying, but I'll end you if you dare perform Dark No or anything like that. I like how that was, don't talk to me for no reason, and then immediately, hey, you should come perform. I don't mind hosting ya. Like, alright, you fucking emotionally unstable ass. Me on top of the world. Okay. Alright, chat. 2 hours is long enough. No, 2 hours is good. So there's 2 more bosses to fight. So we will do that next time. Next time we will fight the remaining bosses, and then we'll take a look at the compendium and read. We'll do some reading and kind of wrap it up for this. Maybe check out the bonus modes as well that I unlock. But that's the plan for that. This game is good. The stories are quite wrenching. Now that one was interesting because that one was the idea that Reimu is not actually of Hakurei blood, which is actually an idea that comes from I think Silent Sitter in Blue was the first one to really kind of make an emphasis to it, and that was what Aya mentioned about needing to find a new successor. So there's mentions in Silent Sitter in Blue about that seem to imply that the Hakurei Shrine Maiden doesn't necessarily have to be of Hakurei blood, but they do. It's more like Hakurei is a title than anything, but it's not expanded upon or explained in any real capacity. What this is doing here is this is explaining the idea that Reimu was an orphan left to the wilderness who was taken in because it turned out she had magical powers, and she wasn't just directly born from that woman. But again, that's just one interpretation. There's no canon for it. The only information we have on previous Shrine Maidens comes from CDS actually, and even then, the character looks like Reimu. You can definitely see Reimu in her design, but there's no information on whether or not that person. We don't even have a name for that person. The most popular character in that film is firm position to Sendai, her name is basically just previous Hakurei maiden. The Hakurei line has special powers. The Hakurei line has special powers, but Silent Sitter in Blue seems to suggest a possibility that even if Reimu doesn't have any offspring, they'll still be able to find somebody to take over the role of the Hakurei Shrine Maiden. I don't know, because again, it's kind of a one-off. It's kind of a one-off thing that Aya just kind of says in a chapter, and it does leave a lot of questions. But we're probably not going to get those answers because that would require writing. We don't got time to write. All right, chat. No, I like this game. This game's fun and its presentation's good, and I like what it's doing with the characters' stories. I can already kind of assume what's gonna go happen with the Act 3 bosses, minus Okina. Byakuren's the tale of you know, basically the betrayal. Her brother's death, the betrayal of the humans, her acceptance of her sealing. Miko will probably be related to the whole state of her going towards sealing herself to become a Shikai-sen, and then the world forgetting about her, which is why she transported to Densokyo. Mamizo will probably something related to the fact that the yokai of the outside world are dying out. Okina, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't place which emotions are gonna go where. I would probably assume that Byakuren would end up in the sorrow function just because that would be where her heart is for most of that one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But you can see how the stories are kind of accurate to the emotions, right? Like Komachi was happiness, and her story was about the singing with the spirit. Reimu's and the medicines were sorrow, and medicines was about being abandoned, and Reimu's was about taking up the mantle of her adoptive mother and what she felt when she left. Raiko's was joy, and hers was about discovering the source, like new magic, the wonders of the outside world, and being able to survive when the mallet's power dispersed. Ichiden's was anger, which made a lot of sense. She was attacked, and then Unzon kind of went freak mode. But no, the stories and character picks for the emotions are doing a very good job, and they are very emotional, which is the whole point of this game. Is it's Kokodo discovering emotions. So when she's viewing these memories, she's experiencing these emotions like that, which is cool. The theme of this game is great. The stories are great. The CGs are great. I'm honestly surprised at how many CG is actually being used in this game, considering like one of the Unzon CGs was there for one fucking dialogue box. That's a lot of work for one dialogue box, man. You didn't want that shit on the screen for a little bit longer. But anyway, chat, next time we got two more bosses to do. Then maybe we'll check out some side modes. We'll check out some side modes, and we'll read the glossary for enemies and whatnot. All right.